I would like to let my viewers and subscribers know that this video is not being made for drama. If there's one thing on YouTube that I've always stayed away from, it is drama, but I feel as if this issue is important and it needs to be addressed because, quite frankly, I haven't seen really anyone on YouTube actually address the issue. Now, I never originally planned on making this video, but after today, and what just happened less than 30 minutes ago, most of all, I need to expose this person for what they really are. And I realize that this is going to stir the hornet's nest. The purpose of this video is to call a big YouTuber out on his, my made-up word, pussification. So less than 30 minutes ago, I was on Twitter, and during Twitter, I saw a tweet from one of my favorite YouTubers known by the name of Corey Vidal. I then pressed the expand button to see the conversation, then he responded to somebody else, and then somebody else. So I got the whole conversation on what they were talking about. Here's the tweet that I was referring to. This is to Philip DeFranco. "You are effed up for calling Corey Vidal a douchebag publicly. I always thought you were the king douches of YouTube anyway. Abuse of power." As soon as I saw this tweet, I then responded to this user along with Philip DeFranco saying, "Remember when Philip DeFranco got butthurt and pissed at the Will of DC, who simply talks about the winners and losers on YouTube?" For those of you who don't know, the Will of DC makes videos all about YouTube, and he talks about the winners and losers of YouTube, the most, like, 100 most subscribed here on YouTube, and then he says, well, this person lost this many subscribers, and this person gained this many subscribers in this month, or whatever. And in one of Will's videos, he talked about Philip DeFranco losing a certain amount of subscribers. Philip DeFranco saw that video, and then Philip DeFranco in one of his shows got all pissed, butthurt, and mad, and told the Will of DC to F off or something to that extent. After tweeting that message, I then tweeted another tweet which says, "Oh, and that he only got in that position that he did on YouTube because of botting at Philip DeFranco. Fantastic, isn't it?" It was directly after this tweet that Philip DeFranco, Philly D, on YouTube with 2 million subscribers blocked me on Twitter simply for saying that he only got in the position that he did because of botting. So in my response of calling Philip DeFranco butthurt in my original tweet, thank you for proving my point by blocking me. Now, I want to make it clear that I'm not upset that Philip DeFranco blocked me on Twitter. In fact, I find it rather amusing, but I also find it extremely cowardly that this man who has 250,000 Twitter followers, 2 million subscribers on YouTube, would block me, a small little YouTuber with less than 30 grand subs and less than 3,000 Twitter followers on Twitter, simply because I mentioned that you got in that position by botting. Ladies and gentlemen, I've made videos on the bot problem on YouTube, but it is today that I am officially calling Philip DeFranco, the Sexy Nation, out for your hypocrisy, but most of all, your cowardly spirit and trying to run away from your guilt that you are truly guilty of doing. Philip DeFranco, if by some chance you are watching this, you are nothing more than a cackling cunt who does not deserve your position on YouTube because of what you did to get in that position. Take, for example, The Amazing Atheist. The Amazing Atheist is almost at 300,000 subscribers, and he started doing YouTube videos about the same time you did. You have millions and millions of subscribers, and you only have millions and millions of subscribers because you originally botted to get yourself in the position, and when your video got the views, it got put on the front page of YouTube, which then brought in real traffic, brought in real people watching your videos, having ads on your video, so you were botting, getting your video on the front page, which would actually make you money off of cheating on YouTube. Now, I'm going to admit I have no physical evidence to prove that Philip DeFranco has botted. But I will say this for a matter of fact, that I have talked to people who work for YouTube who I've talked about Philip DeFranco to, and they have confirmed that he did in fact bot, and that during his botting it got so bad that he actually had to sign a contract stating it was either the network or YouTube, I don't know which one. He had to sign a contract saying that he would no longer use bots to get on the front page. This is how big of problem we're talking about. Philip DeFranco, I am calling you out on this. I'm not upset, I'm not hurt that you blocked me on Twitter. but it proves the point that you are guilty of the things that a lot of people have claimed that you have done. And I just wanted to say that I had a fantastic time at VidCon 2012, but Philip DeFranco, I don't even know why they chose you to speak at the panels at VidCon, because the one panel that I attended, you were on the panel with Jenna Marbles, Gozelle, and somebody else, and the speaker who was asking you questions about making videos and things, you just sat there with your head up your ass, and when people asked you for help and advice, you just simply said, oh, I pay people to edit my videos. I pay people to do this. I pay people to do that. I mean, holy crap, Muffins, you don't even edit your own videos. Right there just shows the type of YouTuber you are. You're not even a real YouTuber because you don't even edit your own content that you even make. You had absolutely nothing of value to offer YouTubers such as myself when you were sitting in that panel. Again, you had your head up your ass. And I want to stress the point again, I am not making this video for drama purposes. I am making this video to call Philip DeFranco out for what he is, and that is a coward who will not face the guilt and admit that the only reason he's in the position that he is on YouTube is because he cheated the system through botting. And I want to end this video on one final note. Philip DeFranco on YouTube is the guy who tries to act like he's everybody's friend. But would your friend instantly block you from Twitter, Facebook, YouTube simply because they said something you did not like? That is what Philip DeFranco did to me, and that's what he did to another user who simply got mad that he called another YouTuber a douchebag. Philip DeFranco is a coward, but most of all, a cheater and botter who does not deserve his position on YouTube, and if it wasn't for his botting, he would have no fame.